Hello everyone, my name is Hyper1, and welcome back to another video where I cast your StarCraft 2 replays. This replay was sent in to me by a user on my Discord server. It is a platinum level game on Glittering Ashes Ladder Edition. If you want to cast your game, please read the video description. Acquainted with our Terran player, in the top right hand of the map, it is playing with the red pieces, it is ShiB. In the bottom left hand corner we have the blue Zerg pieces. We'll bite MaraudSquad, who is also in my clan. Today I realized queens can't transfuse off of creep for some reason that I remembered notes. What do you mean? Oh boy. MaraudSquad is the next DRG confirmed? Yes? Oh boy. That's a really fast SCV scout. Better get that hatch down now. Oh wow, just barely managed to get it down. Your hatch is always around creeps. I don't understand. What? Can't transfuse off. Your hatch is always around creep. I don't understand queen walks. So ShiB apparently does not understand the concept of queen walks. The only reason Zerg players are complaining about the patch is because they don't know about it. That seems legit. When is hatch without creep? No. Okay. Using 6 queens, big sedge. ShiB is a Terran player who has never been queen walked before, so obviously he does not understand. And this is not your GM Terran player. This is your average platinum Terran who tryhards in all the wrong ways and probably doesn't even care about what the Zerg and Protoss patch notes look like. But I digress. It's like a 16, 18, 17 to me based on the mineral count. It does feel like, oh boy, it feels like the gas is gonna be mined pretty quickly. What the heck? Okay, no, we are pulling off. Okay, no, this does feel like a 18, 17. I'm gonna rally another drone to get the third base. What are we doing over here? CC on the high ground factory and... Okay, so we are supply blocked. Of course, the dreaded 23 supply block that all Terrans need to overcome if they ever want to play Terran better than they already do. What is this drone doing? I'm sorry, where are we going? Are we really going to take the triangular third here? Okay, well, you do that. The ShiB thinks he's denying this base. And in reality, like this SCV... Why is this SCV still even sticking around, and why is there no Reaper? Okay, so this is one of those Karen players who is not bad enough to make a room. Oh, wait, don't tell me you're gonna lose. Oh god, he's actually... Don't tell me. MaraudSquad. You had one job. Oh my god. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna lose that overload quickly, and this SCV will manage to spot that there is indeed a hatchery going up. So Pot probably no all in. But for all I know, ShiB doesn't pay attention to patch notes. He's also going mech. So chances are he wouldn't really understand what an all-in is based on scouting tells anyway. First creep tumor being spread. That's really late. Is it late? This queen also injected that hatchery really quick, so the creep is going to be slow. I believe we're also not going to quite have the money to spend these larvae. Hyper, hold me, I can't deal with these Terrans build order. Well, I'm sorry, Terran nationalism. So long as I am casting this replay, you will have to deal with the fact that players do not have the best build orders in the world. Siege Tank gonna keep them plenty safe. Okay, we're gonna run them out. What is this? What is this marine spread? We just have the most random spread of marines on the ground. I don't even care. Oh, also, it's 23. We're at 430, and we only have 23 SCVs. Very solid worker count. We also haven't dropped mules. See that? You see this? We've quite possibly not dropped them. We have not dropped a single... Wait, have we even dropped a single mule this game? ShiB seems dead broke. I'm gonna say no, he's not dropped a single mule this game. We're also getting an eBay in the wall and a supply depot that goes this way instead of this way if you want to freaking go finish the wall. We have spotter marines. So at least our build orders suck, but at least we won't get nightist. How is this not bronze? Mostima could beat this Terran? Yeah, it is quite possible that Mostima would be... I think Mostima would do something called a build order win, versus where ShiB doesn't attack. Mostima makes workers, gets turtles into sky toss, and then wins the game because ShiB is bad at the game. We have safety roaches for an army that is never going to show up. We had a Ling. We have one Ling in the army, which could have been posted out over here, especially because we have no overlord vision anywhere on the map. Sorry, did we lose that overlord? We lost 2 overlords this game. One of them was this. How did we went in for the scout, that's right. We did go in for the main for a scout. We did not get to see the second factory and the StarCraft, and definitely not the armory. Okay, this Terran is just actually borrowing widow mines on every expansion. I dislike Terran players who play like this. I mean, not the widow mine thing, but just... God. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be a hell of a replay. Anyway, no creeps are in the main. I don't know, I always creep my main, and I'm pretty sure the pros also creep their main, but maybe there's this thing where creeping your main is not worth it. I don't know. Plenty of queens to deal with this. You're just walk in there. You have transfuse. Oh my god, Liberty's gonna get away. But we do in fact have vision once again. Oh god, I'm getting out over there. Oh god. No, there's a pillar. Creeping your main takes too much APM. That's totally fair, dude. This Zerg takes too much APM to play already. I'm gonna ask people to creep their main. That's asking the world of them. Okay, we have Road Ravager. Obviously, Mayday's favorite unit contact isn't Lurkers, or Wormhost Nidus, or literally anything else that he does. I've become too acquainted with the way that he plays this matchup. We will spend the one thing in the army to go scout if there is indeed no expansion. By the way, there is no expansion. There's not even a CC over here. Rip Letty. I'm sorry you died, buddy. Okay, so these are these are speed roaches. Speed roaches still feel so slow. But oh god. This army is getting absolutely destroyed. Disgusting trades for the Terran here. That's why you use Biles. And you just use Biles on the walls. Use Biles on the high ground. Get the Biles up here. Get 3 Biles, yes, and oh boy, we're not gonna get that one. Okay. Okay, and we, by the way, more Widow Mines are still being... Excuse me? Hello? ShiB, what the... Why would you... What is this? I believe that's a... Okay, I believe that's... Doesn't block the hatch, actually. Because that's a 1 space, and this is 2 space. So there's 3 hexes normally between the middle line and the base, so that doesn't hatch block, but it does put a random turret in their middle line for whatever... What exactly does this turret accomplish? Burrowed Widow Mine could not accomplish. So on the one hand, we have Mayday, who MaraudSquad over here, who doesn't have the APM to creep his main. And on the other hand, we have ShiB, who is spending his APM on things like building more production facilities on 2 base and not dropping mules, and instead choosing to do things like burrow Widow Mines in his opponents' expansions. Funny enough, MaraudSquad is still on 3 base. The Widow Mines being burrowed hasn't even affected him yet. If this game becomes even slightly close, I swear to God, well, we'll find out soon. Why does the game feel so slow? These are speed road. Okay, the speed upgrade is here. The road just feels slow for some reason. I don't know. Let's see, we're looking at some high-level ZvT here, indeed. Watching this kind of ZvT where we double expand. We're staying on 2 base for 10 minutes. Hello, Desta Rates, how are you doing? TF2 when? Honestly, hit me up in a few days. I'll be down to play. This is practically GM level gameplay though, let's be honest. Like, Terran nationalism here could not play, like, I'm 12 from the previous cast could not play better than this even if you wanted to. Here we have War Roach Ravager, and I'm surprised that MaraudSquad has not droned his ass off, considering ShiB has done absolutely nothing but poke with Liberators and Widow Mines that I bet he hasn't even noticed yet, by the way. On the one hand, MaraudSquad is completely losing his army to like 2 tanks. They've been getting infinity kills. On the other hand, they've been burrowing Widow Mines that have been completely undiscovered because of MaraudSquad's inability to expand. God. Plus, at least we can buy all the mines and lose our units to turrets. Very cool. I will say though, this is some good scouting information from ShiB. This is legitimately good scouting information. It didn't cost 75-25 for Widow Mine to send it over there. Because now ShiB might be a dirty, like, one of those Terran players who sits on G-base forever and never drops mules. But he's one of those players who does it while being reassured by the fact that his opponent is not on more than 3 bases, and by that I mean he's definitely on more than 3 bases because this Widow Mine has completely failed in hatch blocking. Upgrades, 2-2 ranged carapace for ground, +1 air carapace is done. We're still sending Liberators in at 12 minutes. I don't understand why Liberator harass is such a problem. Despite the fact that we have a Spire. How many mutas do we have? We have 7 mutas. Where the hell are they? Okay, cool. There they are. Good job, mutas. Go do the thing we paid you. I'm just kidding. Zergulas don't get paid, let's be honest. What's up, Swarm Hosts? Swarm Hosts get played to throw their babies at the opponent. Replay theater. That is basically what this is. Yes, it is. I mean, StarCraft players call it. Okay, why would we bile that? You see the drone almost get biled. That Maraud just now remembered the mutas existed. You know what? I bet that too. That is a completely. That is a reasonable hypothesis, to say the least. Okay, we're just gonna right-click move these mutas into more turrets. Oh god. You know, considering how little, like, it's been 13 minutes and we haven't even hit 10k resources lost on both sides. Something is starting. We even have steady. Okay, I'm sorry. This Terran does not even have combat shields or +1 armor on infantry. This is. You love replay analysis. This is like 50% replay rolls, up to 100%. Yes, this is me, a highly qualified Diamond 3 player at all races, explaining to Masters and GM level players why their gameplay is shit. I'm just kidding. I don't say whether gameplay is shit. Instead, I just say that I don't understand it. It's a euphemism for saying that shit. Oh god, please use your files. Oh god. What am I looking at? We're just... Holy shit. Actually treading so bad into this. You're not stupid. I just think nothing you do makes sense. That's more or less what it is. MaraudSquad, now on 5 bases, still not on a pretty nice number of drones. Still hasn't droned hard enough. Okay, we're just gonna fly. We're just flying Vikings the Queen. Type where you got Maru's game knowledge. It's just that your mechanics are lacking. I think that's an understatement. My game knowledge is like if 100 Marus were like part of a think tank organization devoted to doing nothing but thinking about stupid ways to play StarCraft all day. And if you do that, then that's how big my game knowledge is. I can't. I'm so bad at playing the game that when I touch a key on a keyboard, the game explodes. I mean, the game crashes and then the computer explodes. That's how bad I am. Anyway, MaraudSquad realizing that YOLOing Roach Ravager into Planetary Fortress Siege Tank is not working, so instead he's going to try with an alternate unit composition called Pure Speed Lane. And he's going to YOLO into more Planetary Siege Tank, and he's going to find out that it doesn't work. What a surprise. You see ShiB is freeing up supply left and right. How are we 16 minutes in? No one attacks. I mean, let's be honest. ShiB has been attacking the entire game with like one Widowmine and one Liberator at a time. Oh my god, it's the first drop. Guys, name the medic flying. Name the pilot flying this medevac quickly before she dies. We must have something to write on our epitaph. Still Karen. Alright, Karen's gonna drop all of the bio units into the... Oh god. Something just blew apart. But Karen's gonna die. She doesn't even know it yet. And also these Marines still in the combat shits. We got +1 for infantry. And now we're getting +3 +2 for mech before we even get another bio upgrade. Amazing production. The juke. Okay, well we have Ultras now, and Ultras are obviously a good unit against SimCity, Siege Tank, Planetary Fortress, right? So, let's get this very clear. Roach. Okay, no, let's just. I'm sorry, we have to pause this for a moment. So, how to beat PF Siege Tank? Which Ravager? Nope. Speedlings? Nope. Ultralists? Now we're gonna find out. Watch MaraudSquad YOLO some Ultralists into this defensive position. Oh god. We're gonna YOLO Ultras into this. Oh god. There's actually so many Widowmines here that they're starting to kill the Ultras. Wait, excuse me, what the? Do you see the siege tank positioning? I'm sorry, there's actually turrets and siege tanks being... Okay, we actually have to back up all the way to see when and how those siege tanks got there. Oh fuck, I just realized I spoiled... I just realized I'm an idiot because I just spoiled how long the game is. Oh my god, no. But anyway, fuck it. I don't care. We're just gonna see when and how the siege tanks got there. Okay, so they drove in here, and then they drove in here. They sieged up back here, and then now ShiB is gonna close off this area. Presumably, no. Okay, no, we're just good. So now we put turrets. We put turrets here, which just blocks off the door, so now the Ultras can't get in even if they want to. Obviously, this is the most foolproof setup to defend shit as started. Yes. Okay, so, you have siege tank. Mine. Just update that and then we can go back to actually watching this. The most charitable take of that fight is that his Marauder flexing his superior income. Awesome. A lot of extra income to throw away in a fight like this though. Oh my god. MaraudSquad should be on 90 drones minimum with how many units he's throwing away. I'm pretty sure if he just made Ling Bane Ravager, he would just win the game right now. But I guess we're not gonna do that. No, we're just gonna keep YOLOing units. Ling Bane would win. Yeah, honestly you don't even need Ravagers for this. You could, like, instead of Ravagers, you could just make more Ling Bane and vomit it into this army and win. But this Terran really does not want to move out. They've already got all their upgrades done, plus 3 armor is about to happen, and MaraudSquad continues making Ultralisk and losing Mutalisk to random Widowmine spread around the map. Oh god. Also, okay, usually when queens are walking like this, it means that they're trying to spread creep somewhere. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, Muta's over here. This is actually the Zerg players tell me Terran can stick on tier 1. Die. Well, we don't condone telling people to die, but I agree with the sentiment. Okay, finally, we're gonna fight tanks that are not sieged. And, oh boy. Okay, we're gonna fight the planetary with 1 Ultralisk at a time. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Destowaits, are you still there? Do you have any clue what you're watching? Okay, for once, Maraud actually backed up. We finally have a good decision. What was the good decision? Because I completely missed what it was. Okay, well, we're firing up a choke right now. Swarm hosts. Oh, wait, we're making swarm hosts? Oh, we are. Wait, we have 7 swarm hosts too. Okay, yeah, that is a good decision. Anyway, we have swarm hosts now. No Nidus swarms necessary, apparently. Oh god. What is this? Destowaits, are you there? No, Destowaits gone. Can someone ping in? Okay, so it is now 22 minutes into the game, and MaraudSquad has finally managed to cover not really half of the map in creep. This is a little bit worrisome. Oh man, imagine if you just landed here. Alright, Destowaits. Do you have any clue what you're watching? Any clue at all? Currently playing Arknights. I mean, what else would you be playing? Oh god. I just keep watching ultras being fed to the... I keep watching ultras being fed to this freaking siege tank grinder. Hyper even? I don't know what I'm watching. Fair enough. The GM doesn't know what he's watching, then how will the random player who doesn't even play the game know what he's watching? By the way, these turrets died, so ShiB replaced them with depots, and now he can get more siege tanks back here. I honestly don't know if this is the... I don't know if that's smart or just stupid. All I know is that I have no clue what I'm watching. Because honestly, it does seem like a really defensible location for the siege tanks to be in. It's just that the gameplay is so degenerate, I don't know if I should approve of it or not. Okay, oh my god, are we still making ultras at this point? How does it stop Bane run-bys? You make mines. Like, CC. This guy does have... Oh my god. Are we really gonna burrow those in his face? I just run out of there. You have this setup has widow mines, right? Like... I don't know, dude. 110 Legion. Okay, but what if you have to... What if the mines are in siege tank range? Oh my god. Please stop attacking the most... MaraudSquad. I just have to tell you right now. Please stop attacking the Great Wall of China. 6 Ultralisks. Please. I'm begging you. Moral of the story. Don't YOLO your units. The Great Wall of China doesn't work. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Unless you use Banes and Lucas. There. But don't YOLO ultras. You know how many swarm hosts you can make for the cost of 1 ultra? You can make 3 swarm hosts for the cost of 1 ultra and it'll live longer and do more damage. I promise you. Please don't make ultras against the most... Oh my god. This is like the wall that Trump wants to build. What is this? Oh my god. What's funny is that ShiB built the wall. What MaraudSquad is paying for it by losing so many units. Those are units lost talent. Despite the fact that we have swarm hosts, MaraudSquad is still managing to trade like a huge deficit. Oh, also please spread your creep. There's literally nothing else that you have to do in between the ways of YOLOing your lings. Right-click YOLOing your lings away. Microing swarm hosts, which I'm sure is a very hard thing to do. Do we even have a Bane nest? No, we actually do not have a Bane nest. We don't even have +3 melee upgrade. So no Bane nest and no +3 melee upgrade. Micro, Zerg, excuse me. Yeah, I'll admit micro is a difficult concept for Zerg players to grasp sometimes. You know what's an equally difficult concept for Terran that does level to grasp? The camping with siege tank. There's how do you play like this? Also, why are we making so? Okay, we're actually down to 29 SCVs. Oh my god, do we really lift our we're actually lifting our main and natural and third to just seek greener pastures. Because the Great Wall of America will not fund itself. Amazing Viking run by. It doesn't even manage to kill the Overseer. Good job. Honestly, I legitimately try to provide legitimate game advice sometimes, but sometimes I just don't. This is one of those games where I don't. You said this was like 100% replay roast, right? I swear, sometimes I try to make it so that it's 99% replay roast and 1% actually constructive criticism, but right now I'm definitely in a 100% replay roast sort of mood. But yeah. And I say, I think after the first few mistakes, there's no advice to give. Just roast. You know what? I absolutely agree with that. Besides, giving constructive criticism is boring. It's much more funny to roast than someone else. Like, the MaraudSquad's credit, though, after almost 30 minutes of being in this game, this actually made a considerable dent in ShiB's supply and economy. Oh wait, I have an idea, okay, so... Just ignore me, but I just found a really good meme format. I'm sorry for interrupting this YouTube video and / Twitch stream to make this happen, but I'm sorry, it must be done. Okay, that's gonna be a meme format in a bit. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Looks like this game is finally about to end. Quite possibly, it is quite possibly about to end. Of course, I already spoiled the game timer for everyone who's paying attention to when I accidentally killed everyone and had to rewind the replay. So for those of you who do, you know exactly how much longer this game is going to last. But, for those of you who don't, I'll keep it a surprise for you. ShiB is nothing if not persistent. He may be bad at dropping rules, and he may be bad at playing bio, and he may be bad at understanding, but sometimes you actually have to attack your opponent in order to kill them. But if there is one thing, if there is one redeeming quality about him, it is that he will... oh my god, what is this? Well, he's persistent. If nothing else, he is persistent. Possibly in all the worst possible ways, but persistent nonetheless. Yeah, that's an F2 right click move if I've ever seen one. He's persistent. Like those people that ask the same girl out 20 times. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I think we have much meaner words to describe people who are like that. One of the less mean words is stubborn. And one of the meaner words that we can call such people, I would rather not say on YouTube. god, I can't believe we're actually defending a creep queen run by with 5 marines and 4 siege tanks. By the way, there's still no combat shields. All the planetary planetary fortress turtling and turret turtling that we've done, we still don't have asset auto tracking, and we still don't have combat shields, despite the fact that we need a bunch of useless marines that need to have justified their existence a bit more in this game. Oh, by the way, congratulations to ShiB for killing that was ShiB's first hatch kill of the game, so congratulations to ShiB, you are now about to lose the game. I don't know. In these moments, it wouldn't be BM to put an out in the game chat. No, I don't think it would be. I think Maraud is perfectly entitled to tell a ShiB to get out of the game at this point. Honestly, there's nothing more to cast here. ShiB is super dead, and we're just waiting for him to... We're just waiting for his pulse to stop. There wasn't anything to cast at the 5-minute mark. It was like 23 workers to 39. I mean, not gonna lie, turn nationalism sometimes in these lower league games, that is legitimately a castable game. Not in the good sense, but it is castable. It is back and forth. It's also said that good gameplay is featured. Only that the game is actually even. Or in some cases like this, it's not even. Not necessarily even, it's just that the winning player is super far ahead but has no idea how to capitalize on their advantage. MaraudSquad for the first 15 minutes of the game. ShiB is not Mario, that is Varu running a cancel 2 rank, but ShiB is not Mario. I remember that game was on Nightshade, I believe it beats Solo. Part of it was you had 2 Cyclones that did a shit ton of heavy lifting. So the Ultras are finally at the heart of the PG red plate and at 34 minutes and 55 seconds. ShiB will time out and MaraudSquad will be the winner of this game. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh, there's a lot to sit through. Oh my god. Every time Harstem says Ryung vs Zest was the greatest comeback, I want to stab Harstem. Like I said, we do not condone stabbing people in this channel, but I agree with your sentiment. Anyway, the resources lost tab actually managed to be even at the end of the game, surprisingly, despite the number of units we're YOLOing away. So let's go over what we learned today. How to beat the F+9 mistake. Literally make Banes and Swarm host, please. That is literally all you need to do with this nonsense. Did we learn? Alright, how about, instead of learning, how about we say revisited? That'd be a more accurate, no BC? Yes. Because, okay, you know what? We'll even make a flowchart. I'll pull up Firefox right now and we can make a flowchart together. Okay, this stream is still going on, and this video will still be uploaded to YouTube. But we will go into Google Drawings and we will make a flowchart on stream. Just in case it was a bit confusing for people. Yes. Flowchart. Behind its one. Okay. I'll send this to Mayday. So here's your flowchart, guys. This, if you are playing Zerg, this is all you need to do. If you want to, this is, you know what? I'll even make it very clear that this is all you need to do. So outline is wider. Oh, you unironically want to make 50 of these flowcharts. Honestly, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. Alright, I downloaded it. Now we can send it to Mayday. So, here you go, guys. This is how you win. This is how you beat Terranizerg. You can charge people for coaching just by giving people these. Oh my god. Anyway, back to the replay. This game was painful to watch. But there's your units lost. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what I should say about this other than that it was a messed up game. And just ShiB, I hope to never meet you on ladder because I hope to never meet you on ladder. That is all. I mean, you're not a particularly good player. It's just that I would. The reason I don't want to meet you on ladder is not because I would lose to you, but because, not because I would kill you slowly, because I can only kill you slowly, but rather because I would take my time. I would take my time taking you apart slowly, and I'm pretty sure I would be convicted of several felonies in the span of the game that we play with each other. So I hope to never meet you on ladder. Okay, that is all. If you're watching this on Twitch, I will cast another replay. But if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching that terrible game. Also, the flowchart that is included in the video. I'll see you in another 2 days with another replay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.